the election was free and fair, and that results, quote, reflected the will of voters in Nigeria. That's despite acknowledging multiple claims of violations such as vote buying and weak ballot secrecy. And while the ruling party welcomed the verdict, it called the external evaluation unnecessary. We spoke with Dr. Moses Paul, who represents a funding and accountability oversight grouping in Nigeria. He expressed his surprise and dissatisfaction with the report.
That is very, very disheartening, to say the least. And coming from, an organization, that is very detailed where human rights issues are concerned, and to have this kinds of report and reflection about the situation of the elections and human rights issues in Nigeria, that is something very surprising. It speaks volume about how the West, consider the human rights situations and politics in Africa, and particularly Nigeria. And this is not something that goes down well at all, considering the fact that we've had an untold violence. I mean, it's important to the extent of global politics and being able to have views across the world, because the world essentially is a global village. And it's also important for the West to also listen to what's going on in terms of the reports and the reflections of Africa and how we look at their own polls too. So it's a vice versa. But anything other than that, the taking sides or in any form or in any way where the West waging and for their own selfish agenda and interests, that becomes something very dangerous, because it will continue to perpetuate what is wrong and evil and unwelcoming in Africa.